YouTube coming up. I am live on YouTube. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be going live on Facebook in a second, and I'll get right back on here. We're going to have some fun as usual. We're going to do some BBQ, but I got to wait because I'm going to go live now on Facebook. Let's see, and then I'm going to invite some people. One. Yes, and it's on live. Now I just got to invite people. Why does that button take so long? There we go. Now I can invite my friends. Hi, everybody. Hope you're watching. I did some things. I changed a little things. Hopefully I won't hesitate today. And I'm just going to invite these peeps because peeps want to be invited. I'm not doing Spanish food. That's just my Spanish accent. Is pretty good, isn't it? Had you fooled, huh? Thought I was Spanish. Everybody is invited. Woohoo! Hi, honey. Everybody's here. Yay! Hey, gonna be another good one. Sorry I'm late. One day late. Yesterday, my stepdaughter, she had to go to the doctors and to the hospital to get a CAT scan, but she is fine. Thank everybody for asking earlier. Scotty, hi. April, how you feeling? That's my daughter. Other daughter. Like, share, and all that stuff. You know, it's pretty cool. Anita, hi. Rob, hi. Joe, hi. Freeman, hi. So, tonight's going to be pretty fun. I'm going to give, like I said, give about 5 minutes for everybody to get ready. And we're going to be doing lots of stuff. I'm here with my guest, of course. My one dog's down here, and the other one's under there somewhere. So, yeah, I wish he wouldn't jump on the bed with me because he, like, lays alongside me and then puts his head on my leg. You know, you cannot move. See, we have a bed like this big. It's a queen size. So this is Lynn's part. This is Apollo's part. This is my part. So the dogs get most of the bed and the one middle. And my fiance, Lynn, love you, babe, gets the other part of the bed, and I get this like little spot for my big ass. Is that amazing or what? So, but that's another thing I'm going to tell you about some things that happened this week. As usual, I like going over some of the more funny things that we've done. And as usual, wow, I hope you're feeling better, kid. So as usual, I'm going to do some fun things, some ha-ha things. Let me switch and see who is on YouTube. Oh, look. Nobody. The YouTubers hate me. Oh, well. So anyhow, we're going to do a couple things today. We are going to do what our barbecued spare ribs, sort of. If I don't see your name on here, it ain't my fault. And if I don't see it, I can't say hi. But if you post something on there, I do see. Hi, Nick. I will see your name, and then I can say hi. I'm going to turn my burners on because I'll need them on today as usual. So without popping a circuit breaker, let's hope. Well, I don't have the fryer in here today. So today we're going to do barbecue ribs, and we're going to do baked beans. And I've done baked beans before. It's the same recipe, but I'm going to add a little bit more to it this time. I'm doing potato salad. It's homemade potato salad. Now, this is a small portion of potato salad, okay? So if you're going to have it with, like, friends and all, double, triple it. You know, you get the thing. Get it? I'm cutting some stuff up. Like I said, I laugh at them chefs. They got these giant knives like this, and they're like, but they're only using this much of it. I said, what do you need a giant knife just to cut up an egg? So, Brandon, how you doing? So, I know why they use them big knife. It's to make up for, sorry, it's a kid show too. So, we're going to have some fun. It's a day late. We were supposed to go to a varsity dinner last night for my other kid, Kendall. She ended up sick. She had some pain in the right side. Nuisance pain, not really like. So we took her to the doctors. They checked her, said she was tender, so we had to take her to the hospital just in case it was appendicitis, which it wasn't. And they ran all sorts of tests while we sat there forever. But at least I got TVs now, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, one more minute, and we're going to get started. And as usual, this time I'm gonna play some music. And so anyhow, see who else may join. Like I said, it's Friday. It is not Thursday. Unfortunately, we didn't make it last night. And even though I ended up not going to this banquet because my kid was sick, I didn't have time to get nothing ready to prepare. I mean, believe it or not, it takes a long time to get this ready to go. So with that, I'm gonna give it one more minute, see who else may pop on. A lot of times, if you click the like button, hey Doug, what's up? Hey, if you click the like button, and I'm not saying like my video if you don't want to, I'm just saying if you click it, your name pops up in the like part of it, and that way I can see that you're on too. So with that, it's been 5 minutes. Whoever's going to show will come and all. So we're going to get this started real quick. Oh yeah, some tunes. I always like to start out with a little bit of music. Yeah, here we go. But I have my words to it. Hey, some Terry. Yeah. Everybody do the party rock. Woo! Hey, some Terry's in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And I'm gonna make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Hey, some Terry's in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And I'm gonna make you lose your mind. I just wanna see you cook this. So for all of those who don't know who I am and think I'm crazy, you're right. Play some tunes. Ah, there's my other kid, Everlyn. She wants to know what's cooking. Next time, be on time. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with our barbecue ribs. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, they're not really barbecue ribs. We're supposed to take barbecue ribs out of the freezer, but they end up pork chops. So what do? I cut them up and make them ribs. So I already seasoned these. I'm gonna throw these in to save some time. So I'm gonna throw these in, cook them on the grill for Pete's sake. Please cook them on the grill. But they were thick pork chops. Thank God for that. So it makes it so it they look like ribs. But now I seasoned all those. I can't get it out of the way. So I seasoned all those already. So some people with straight legs on their way to you. That's why I have a pit bull. So we're gonna sprinkle some salt on there. Now I know everybody says, how much salt and pepper do you use? Okay, you use this much. Ooh, that's it. And as usual, some garlic powder. Those are cooking already. Now I make my own barbecue sauce. Okay, it's out of ketchup. It's pretty easy to do. So I'm waiting for the next thing to come because we're going to be moving my kid in tomorrow into her other place who doesn't know how to take boxes right. And so I can hear it already. Bring me some. She's a college student. She goes, that's you, And also, do I got room in the pan? Oh, move over. Kendall's always like, how do you not burn your fingers? It's like, don't touch the pan. Oops. No, Bella, there's nothing for you yet. I just figured out I'm probably going to want my towel over here. So next thing I'm going to do is baked beans. Okay. Now on this baked beans, I already started warming them up. Okay. It is just a can of Grandma Brown baked beans like that, as I've used before. It is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. We're going to bring this down here. It's already warmed up. Put the 1/4 cup. Put the 1/4 cup brown sugar in, and then you mix it all up. You put the sugar in the beans, and you mix it all up. Now, I've told people this before. If you get this kind of Grandma Brown baked beans and you don't put brown sugar in it, it tastes nasty. Okay, So add some brown sugar, sweeten it to your taste. Okay. Now, hi Lynn, how are you? So, and like I said, if I don't see you on there, it ain't that I don't know. I'm not being rude. I just don't see you. Now this time I add a little pork to it. I cooked up some bacon. Now when I add the pork, I just stick like 3 slices of bacon and I'll break them up. Now when I do it with the baked beans, I don't like mine crispy. I leave it a little bit on the boing, rubbery side. Okay. So we're gonna add this to it and we're gonna mix it up. You just heat it until it boils and then take it off. You're done. Okay. So easy. Oh, you just can't believe it. So anyhow, there we go. I'm gonna mix this up. So yeah, we had to take Kendall to the hospital the other day, and she was laying there. It's kind of funny. She's like mixing it up, mixing it up. Look at that, it's already hot, and all. And she was like laying there, and she's like, "Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, I'm in pain. I'm in pain." Well, I had to go out and charge Lynn's phone on the cell phone charger they got out there, and I come back in from charging her phone. There, we put this bacon aside, and after I come back in from charging her phone, well, she's in there. And all of a sudden, they switch shifts, so this new nurse comes in. Okay, so the new nurse comes in. We peel the potatoes. I boil the potatoes with the skin on, and you can for just literally just about peel them up. I'll peel the skin off it. If you can't, you hit it with a knife. I'm gonna go over this real quick. I use 3 hard-boiled eggs. I use 3 potatoes, 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. And it's gonna like how much mustard was it? Mustard. It was teaspoon of mustard, half a cup of celery, half a cup of peppers, and a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. But anyhow, as I was saying, I'm gonna show you. I'm peeling this off. Hi, Patty. Well, I'm peeling this off. So we're in there, and I come back in, and they switch shifts. So there's a new nurse for this guy. Now let me tell you something about this guy. I wanted to date this guy. Good Lord, he was cute. So I come in, and it was fun. So here's Kendall laying in bed, and this dude shows up. He says, "Anything I can do for you?" It was like, "No, no, I'm fine." And I'm like, "Well, look at that." So she perked right up, and he says, "So there's nothing I can do for you?" And I'm sitting there going, this dude's in there," and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I can see it now. This dude could have came in that room and said, "You're going to need a colonoscopy," and she would have been like, "Okay, yeah, and an enema, okay, sure." It's like, wow. So you don't need to worry about doctors anymore. Just have a cute male nurse, and you're healed. It's like that Ernest Angley dude. Hey, so anyhow, hi Amy, Jim. So anyhow, but I wrecked it for her. See, I'm still peeling it. I'll use a knife, get it done quicker. So I kind of wrecked it for her as all dads are supposed to, and said to him, he came in, and and the second time I'm like, "Oh, you're a cutie." So she's like, "No, why did you come?" So anyhow, it's funny how with the questions they ask too. And like the one doctor said, "I have to ask you this." She's 16, mind you. My Kendall's 16. And he says to me, "I have to ask you a personal question, and I need a truthful answer. Are you sexually active?" And I looked at him and I said, "Am I in jail?" So answered his question for him. Okay, once you get the potatoes all peeled up, I'll slice them at the end here. Use a sharp knife because it works better so you don't smush them. And when you peel them with the potato, leave with the potato peels on and boil them. It's good because it helps it not get all mushed up as bad. Sometimes when you boil them with the skins off, you'll get a lot of film in it and you'll lose some of the potato. This way you don't. Just do them till they're like tender or crisp if you like them. Whatever you want to do for your salad, you do. But hi, Bill. Welcome. Glad to see you. We're doing ribs that were pork chops, and we're doing potato salad, and we're doing baked beans. So I better flip the ribs. I like this new little cutting board. Imagine the things you find when you're like cleaning out your cabinets. They look good. I moved the camera because my mom said we can't see the food. I said, well, if I move the food, you can't see my face, which is probably fine with everybody. But she said, no, you got to fix that. So I fixed it. Now we can see both. There we go. Pan is flipped. Look, pork ribs. That were pork chops. They graduated. So, okay. Now that's all in there. We'll finish off the potato salad. The beans have heated up and are boiling. They are done. Time to switch pans. I'm going to put this pan up there and start warming up. And put this one down here to let it sit. I was going to do that, but I think I'll wait and put this down first. See, I don't have a big room here, but that's okay. Okay, next. Hard-boiled eggs, 3 of them. I just cut the eggs up. I quarter them, kind of. Okay, kind of quarter them. Potato peel. So I cut them like that. Now, don't do it in your hand if you don't feel comfortable like this, but I do it in my hand. Now, if you're one of those chefs and you use that giant-ass butcher knife, don't do it in your hand. Okay? Okay, now I got all the potatoes in there. As you can see, I got the egg all in there. I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise. This is Kraft mayonnaise, okay? I like using Hellmann's a lot, but I like, Kraft was buy one, get one free. So, okay, now I'll tell you, Stacy, my fiance's sister-in-law. Oh man, that lady can make some potato salad. She makes me look bad. Okay, now I got that in there. So you just mix everything together. I got a 1/2 cup of sliced celery. See, I sliced it with a regular knife. I got a 1/2 cup of green bell pepper. Hi Terry. Hi Bill. Sorry, I'm gonna get caught up. Amy. I think I said hi to Jim and KL. Gotta get caught up. Anybody on YouTube? Hi. Okay, got that in there. Now, season it to your taste, okay? And, I want you to do that. I don't want you to think, I got to season it the way I say. Some people like a lot of pepper, some people don't, okay? For me, I'm going to add, where is it? 1/2 teaspoon. Oh, no, that's not, that's a, there it is, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. It fits in the jar. Like I said, I'm not making a lot here, honestly, because I already got a bowl in the other room. But then we're going to add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I don't open these over this anymore because it's like, and then you add a lot more. Okay, let's add a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Boop. No garlic powder, no garlic anything. I don't put garlic in my potato salad. I'm sorry, it's just not the way I like it. But if you try it, you'll like it. You'll see. And last but not least, I need a teaspoon of mustard. Mustard, see? See, the thing is, if you don't always have to pee, but you must turd. At least when you're making, I know that was bad. At least when you're making potato salad. That was horrible. I know. See, no green peppers, but and then some people like onions too. And mine plain with mustard and powder or mustard. Oh, good. So that's the thing. We like to use peppers here. I like to use this in this and my macaroni salad. And then sometimes I won't use it in my macaroni salad. It all depends. But so we're gonna get this all mixed up, and then this will be done. I like mixing it up, and I like making sure the yolk disappears, okay? Now, if you like it a little bit more like wet, I guess you could call it, add a little bit more mayonnaise. I don't like it that wet, but, and also this, this is about right, 3/4 of a cup. You can add a cup, I would say. I don't know if I go too much over that, but you can add a cup. So, anyhow, so I'm mixing this up. I'm going to make sure. I honestly just like the yolk to be gone, and so does my son. But he don't like potato salad. So, hi, Jeremy. How you doing? Oh, yeah. I don't eat Miracle Whip in potato salad, but I use it in my deviled eggs. I do have a video on that. So, funny thing, the other day I got up in the morning And Lynn was sleeping, so I didn't want to wake her up. I'm like, oh no, let her sleep. I tried first. I squeezed out from under my dog, and then I got out of bed and I came out to use the shower in the girls' bathroom because I have my own bathroom. Nobody sets foot in there much. Anyhow, it's like my man cave, I guess, but it's a bathroom. So I'll tell you what. I went to the girls' bathroom to take a shower. I don't suggest any man embark on that adventure. I get in there and first thing I do is turn on the water and I try to get into the damn tub. But I got this damn foot mat in there. Okay, it's like a foot. This mat in the bottom of the tub. So I go to get in the damn thing, and what happens? I'm like on a boogie board. I'm like, woo! So finally I catch my balance in there, and there you go. The yolks are pretty much all mixed up. And I catch my balance in there, and I had to look for a bar of soap. There's like 40 different things in bottles, but I couldn't find a stinking bar of soap. Done! Yum! So I couldn't find a bar of soap. So then I finally moved everything, and I find a bar of soap, and it's like this big. Log in the show. Oh, thanks, Jeremy. It's like this big, about that thin from my big ass. Okay, good going. Oh, how do you tell the difference? Which one of these is hard boiled and which one is not? I've showed people this before. It's kind of cool. Okay, Joe KL is up there under Lake and Love and two other got it. So this, as you can see, does not spin. That is a non-hard boiled egg. That one is a hard-boiled egg. Ta-da! Thank you. I'll be here all week. Anyhow, okay, the ribs are cooking up just nice. I turned them down already. Next, we're going to make some barbecued sauce. Hi, Michelle and Pitt. We're going to make some BBQ sauce. So guys, if you ever go in a woman's shower, you bring your own soap with you. Then I had to find out what the hell shampoo was. There's like all these bottles. I'm like, I don't know. I actually found something that said Suave on it and used that. So, barbecue sauce. Simple, easy barbecue sauce. I make it with ketchup. Wait a minute. I got to see what's on here. Okay, got it. Can see it. Perfect. Okay, easy. I use Heinz ketchup. And there's a reason behind why I use Heinz ketchup. And is it for the quality? Oh, no. It's because I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. And that's who makes Heinz ketchup. Not the Steelers, but you know. And I'll go ahead right down there. Oh, you poor guy. But that's what I do. I like them. So I'm going to add a cup of ketchup. I've made this before. Now, here's the twist for some people. If you want to add like a quarter cup of honey and make it like a honey barbecue, that's fine. Do it if you want. Okay. I would suggest if you wanted to add onions before you cook it, you can add some like those minced onions and all, but you know, there's several different ways to do one thing. I am not one of those people that say, no, you're doing it this way. So anyhow, okay. Again, you're just adding all the ingredients. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. You know, I don't know what it is. Now I got to find, oh, there's my tablespoon. Tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. For those who joined late, you missed my song. You lucky devils. Okay. I added this Worcestershire sauce. I'm going to set that aside. I need vinegar. Okay. We're going to add a vinegar to this. Let me move some stuff around. As you can see, I got a little bacon left over here. That's because of my dog. Okay. So I'm going to add a tablespoon of vinegar. Okay. Just a tablespoon, just enough to give it that tart. You want enough to make it a little bit tart, but not enough to where you go, you know. So the other day, I think it was one time my step kid Kendall looked at me and said, "You're weird." I said, "No, I'm not. I'm crazy. It's a total different thing." So, yeah, that's true. Who taught you how to cook? For the most part, I did. A lot of these things I kind of made up myself. I read at the other place, I watch other people do things, and I say, I'm gonna add a little of that. Then I'm gonna try a little of that. You don't know how many epic fails I've had. I'm trying to make some pizza in a pan one time, and it was like, nope. Tried 4 times, enough for me. Strike 3, you're supposed to be out. So anyhow, brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I had to open up another packet of brown sugar. It's over here. Hi, Liz. So 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So for the most part, I taught myself, but my mom did teach me a few things too, though. The beef stroganoff that I make, that's pretty much all hers with a little bit of my own twist on it. 2 packed tablespoons of brown sugar. Like I said, if you want to add some onion, a little bit more. I'm going to be bouncing off the wall with all these sweets. If you want to add a little bit more because you like it a little sweeter, that's fine. Okay, last thing, garlic powder. And it is a teaspoon of garlic powder. Teaspoon. This one? Oh, it's got mustard on it. So I'm going to use 2 half teaspoons. Okay, now this, all you do is you want to heat it till it boils. Okay, that's the same thing as the beans. Just heat it till it boils. Okay, like I said, add like a 1/4 cup of honey if you want, like a honey barbecue sauce. Okay, that's up to you what you want to do. I'm gonna turn these ribs up again because they were getting a little ahead of things. How dare you? Do not get ahead of my video. Smells good. So that's good. Hey, David, how are you? Let's see. Anybody else I missed? No. Okay, so this is heating up. Yes, we just bring it to a boil. Once it's brought to a boil, it is done. And I don't mean Susan boil, and I don't mean a boil on the bottom of your foot. Okay. Now, pork, as you can see, is cooking. I'm going to flip them one more time. Not flip them off, flip them. Okay. And then we're going to dunk them in the barbecue sauce as soon as the barbecue sauce starts to boil. So, yeah, so it's been a pretty active week for us. Emberlynn's car broke down. She's watching now. And our car broke down. And so you know something's up. Every parent knows something up. So Emberlynn, you can listen to this. Every parent knows something's up when your kid calls you up and says, "It wasn't my fault." 4 words that we already know what the answer to that is. Hi, Jennifer, how are you? Hi, anybody else who's watching that I don't see? I probably should check YouTube because last time I kind of ignored them a little bit, but let's see just in case, because I actually had 1 person watching on YouTube last time. And nope, L0. So, but I like leaving it up on YouTube, so if they want to watch it, at least it's there. So anyhow, so yeah, I love going yard sailing. This is getting to a boil here. We go yard sailing a lot. It's a bunch of fun to me. I'm big on used. So I get some people sometimes. Yeah, where is George? I get some people sometimes, you ask them, how much you want for this? And you know what they say? Make me an offer. You know what? Don't ever do that. Never, ever do that. It's boiling. I'm going to mix it now. And watch what we do after this. It's a miracle. Anyhow, so this lady had this thing down there. I didn't know what it was, but it looked kind of cool. So I said to her, she says to me, make me an offer. So I'm like, I don't know, $1. Ooh, bad move. Because you know what I heard? Do you know what that is? And I was like, evidently not. Hello. So it's like, yeah, I know what it is. It's some weird looking object that's kind of a piece of crap that I found to be awfully cool. Okay, ribs are done. Barbecue sauce is still boiling because it's on one of them electric burner things. Take your ribs, which are actually pork chops in this case, but use ribs. I love to use country style ribs. That is my favorite, to be honest. And I do like using beef ribs and all. Remember that commercial. What was it? I want my baby back, baby back. Ribs. Fat bastard said that. Now that was on a show, so I'm allowed to say that word. So he said that in the show, one of the Austin Powers. So, I wonder how baked beans would taste with that Bub's jerky too. There's a guy that sells beef jerky. I've mentioned him before here around here at in Oswego area, and he makes it locally, and he like ships it to all over the states and all. But hopefully, some people can see it, will be able to see that. So I'm gonna boil that up. I'll leave that sit there, and now we're gonna take the pork grease and we're gonna put it in here, and sound effects, huh? Look at that. So now that I got them in there, the ribs are coated. We are going to take the ribs off of here. And now see, once you do this, you cook them on the grill, if you have a side burner, bring it out with you. Okay? Because then you can just put them on the side burner. Look at that rib. Man, I'm hungry. Okay, now I'm just going to do this. And honestly, it's not even necessary, but I like to cook bacon a little bit more and, get some of that barbecue sauce right on there. But I'll do this and I'll dunk them and then I'll put them back on the grill. Ooh, there's a big rib. That's yours, honey. So, but, well, by the way, thanks for all the people that see me out walking and out, in Walmart and say hi. I know it's really cool to know that it's kind of popular. So now you'll have some sauce left over, which is good because if you want to dunk it, okay. What time is it? 7:01, and I'm about done. I should be a rap star, I'm telling you. Yeah. And everybody's sitting there going, rap? Did he say rap or crap? And I'm not going to go back to the self-defecating story that saying I don't crap my pants, because I don't. So anyhow, these are cooking. When I have them on the grill, I will flip them, close the lid. Now, once you get them and you see the temperature that's come up, after you put them back on a grill, the barbecue sauce, I'll turn off my grill, okay? And just let the heat circulate in the grill, okay? Which will bake it on kind of like with the top on here, okay? So that'll do that. So here we go with a recap, and then we'll see the dogs. So we got barbecue sauce, 1 cup of ketchup. If you want to have honey with it, don't hate me. I just ate and I'm feeling too hot. Had to take a Zofran. I don't know what that is. I'll have to watch again another time, but I have to go. No problem. I'm a funny guy. Funny, haha, right? Thanks, Gail, for watching, but we'll see you in the next week. Next week is Thursday. Thursday. So anyhow, 1 cup of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, teaspoon of garlic powder. If you want to add the dried onion things there, what do you call them? Minced onions, you can throw some in there. It tastes pretty good. 1/4 cup of honey if you want honey barbecue. 3 medium potatoes. 3/4 cup of mayonnaise. A teaspoon of mustard. It would be a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 cup of peppers, bell peppers, half a cup of celery. If you want onions, I recommend only 1/4 cup, but I use the sweet onions. Ribs, you can probably use actual ribs because, I didn't use ribs. Pork and beans. This time it was pork and beans. So there we go. I'm mixing them up a little bit so everybody can see. 1 of these cans of Grandma Brown baked beans. Do not use this type of Grandma Brown baked beans without using brown sugar. And if you want to, you can. But hey, I gotta ask. Oh, it's for nausea. I made her sick. Anyhow, if I could get a plate from the Plate Fairy. I always forget something. But anyhow, let's go over to baked beans. 1/4 cup I use about 3 slices of bacon, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, if you use this kind of baked beans, heed my warning. Don't eat them plain. They're nasty. If you want to add a little bit more, fine. If not, that's up to you. But if you do try them without using brown sugar and you don't like them, remember, Terry warned you. Okay, so there it goes. There's the debate. Look, I'm Swedish Chef. The plate fairy's here. Look at that. Some people have fairies and have little wings and little tiny people. I got like a really beautiful fairy. So look, it's talking. My fairy talks too. Anyhow, I'm going to put this all on a plate. You know why? Because I like you. So there is your baked beans. Okay, I'm going to put that over there, but put the top on it because both dogs are sitting right here going, I smell them. Okay, potato salad. We will put a little potato salad on the plate. Look at that. Yummy. Get your nose off my beans. What'd I tell you? Don't go nowhere, Paulo. I got something for you. The ribs. Let's pop them out of there. I usually don't flip them either because if you got them on the grill, the bottom could burn. I'm going to take a couple of these ribs out, put them on the plate. There's a little one, this one here. And who eats your food? Me and the fiance and anybody else that happens to pop by. Usually we eat it though. When I cook on my show, I cook enough for just us to eat. And we'll have some leftovers for when Kendall comes home on Saturdays. But that's what it looks like. Let's see if I can do it without tipping it over. Yep, I did it without tipping it over. So, Boppy. Look, we got some bacon here. Watch this. Paulo! Bella! Apollo! He's kind of selective hearing, my boy. But if I told him it's time to go and hog Daddy's bed, he doesn't. Look, there he is. There's Apollo. Come here. And there's little Bella. Those are my babies. So, with that, the dogs had some bacon, baked beans, potato salad, and barbecue ribs, which are actually pork chops. Oh, yeah, they're both. So you can see both of them. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Bella, come here. Up here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here. Wait. I'll get her. Come here. No, come here. Come here. Also, there's the other one. See? Keep her away from the food. There's the other one. Mwah. Yep, and there's Apollo. Come here. Come here. Give me a kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Good boy. Down you go. Don't kiss the food. Get down. So, hi, Cheryl. Hey, I just finishing, so if you want to watch it over, that'd be great. With that, everybody, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. 6:30 on Thursday, back to normal time next week. Let's turn these off. Hold on. Turn the burners off, or I'm going to burn them. Wouldn't it be great? Live, Taste of Terry. You're watching burn some damn food. So, Cheesecake Factory, by the way, I just want to say they have some pretty good food, but they had this thing called what was it called? The Slendelicious. Two different menus. The one said Slendelicious, right? And I'm sitting there, oh, thank you. Yeah, they're good dogs. They're good dogs. So, and it said Slendelicious. So I open up the menu and I see this Slendelicious. Do you think my big ass is ordering anything off of Slendelicious? Oh, God, no. There better be a big old hamburger on there somewhere. So anyhow, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to sign off. I'm still within range of trying to show you how to make food within like a half hour. And it's a good meal. We eat it every night, every time I have it. So, but everything I do cook, I do eat. So until next Thursday, we'll see y'all then. Thanks, Jeremy. Thanks for watching, and y'all have a good night.